Welcome, it is I, MrSnake. You, as always, are an amazing subject. The usual rules apply. Don't listen whilst driving, operating machinery, or if there's anything you need to focus your full attention or awareness upon. Only listen in a place where it's safe and appropriate to do so, and only listen when it's safe and appropriate to do so. Now, having said all of that, I want you to get yourself really comfortable. If you need to pause the file to do so, that's perfectly okay. You might want to get yourself a little drink of water for the end of the trance, and you may want to get yourself a little snack. You can adjust for comfort at any point during the trance. That's perfectly okay and perfectly natural. But get yourself really comfortable. Get your body so comfortable on the surface that you're resting upon. So whether you're sitting in a chair or lying on a bed, focus on how relaxed you're becoming. Becoming aware of how relaxed you're becoming. And becoming aware that you're becoming aware of just how relaxed you are right now. And have you ever noticed how my voice affects you? Have you ever noticing how my voice affects you? How my voice can carry you off into that state of hypnotic trance? How my voice and my words can lead you down this path into hypnosis and submission. And if you have noticed, maybe you're noticing, even as I speak to you right now, how easy it is to just let go and submit. How easy it is to just drift and float along with the words as they take you into hypnosis, down into trance. Easier and easier. With every sentence, with every pause. And it could well be that the silence in between words draws you in. That the silence between words and sentences and suggestions helps you drop deeper and deeper. And that's good. And you're fully aware of how much you enjoy my particular brand of hypnosis. You love the way that I exert my dominance rather subtly over you. And so you can feel comfortable, becoming more submissive, becoming ever more compliant, and being so obedient to me. Being so obedient for me. Because obedience is pleasure, and pleasure is obedience. That's right. And you know, sometimes people, they aren't even aware that they're going into trance until they're actually in it. It might well be that you're already in trance. Just from hearing my voice and some suggestions that I've made. It may well be that you notice a sensation in a second or two taking place within your body. It may be that you focus on something that's happening in your body right now that leads you deeper and deeper into trance. You may well have noticed your breathing. You may well have become aware of that gentle rise and fall of your chest that happens all by itself. Noticing how each breath out just relaxes and releases any tension or stress in your body. And of course, as your body relaxes more and more, your mind relaxes along with it. And that's good. So because your mind's relaxing, your body's relaxing ever deeper, you can feel yourself, if you're not already, slide into trance so easily. I'm sure as a good subject you read the content warning and description of the file. You've seen the title of the file. And you know that this is going to be a long fractionation file. And of course, fractionation is a wonderful tool, not just for going deeper and deeper into trance with each fractionation, but it's also a tool for conditioning the mind to go into trance easier, more easily with each and every time. And so you just have to allow yourself and let yourself fall into trance for me. Deeper and deeper. Further and further. And you're doing very well. And of course, you and I both know that with fractionation, each time I fractionate you, you go deeper and further. And so we're going to keep doing that, and we're going to get you so deep, so relaxed, so far into trance that maybe it'll be the deepest you've ever gone. And what I'm going to do now is count from 5 down to 1, and when I reach 1, you're going to go so deep. And then I'll count from 1 back up to 5. When I reach 5, you're going to almost come out of trance before I count back down again and you go deeper. 5, 4, going deeper. 3, even deeper. 2, even deeper. And 1 all the way down. Very good. And when you're this deep, I want you to pay attention to how your body feels right now. Noticing how still and peaceful your mind has become. Now I'm going to count you back up. From 1, 2, to 3 coming up. 4, to 5, almost out of trance. Before I count back down from 5, down to 4, deeper. 3, deeper still. 2, so deep. And 1, the deepest you can possibly go right now. As deep as is right, safe, and appropriate for you to go right now. That's it, floating, sinking, falling, floating deeper and deeper down into trance with each successive fractionation. As deep as is right, safe, and appropriate. As deep as you can possibly go. And then maybe even deeper. So again, I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. When I reach 5, you'll be almost out of trance. Before I count you back down. And you go even deeper when we reach 1 again. So we're going from 1 up to 2, going up from 2 to 3, from 3 to 4, and 5, almost all the way up out of trance, before dropping and sinking back down to 4, all the way down to 3, floating down from 3 to 2, and from 2 all the way down to 1, as deep as you can possibly go right now, in trance. And each time we reach 1, you'll be aware of how far you've sunk down into trance, noticing how your body feels, being aware of the pleasant sensations that trance brings you, noticing the calmness and the stillness of trance, the fact that you don't have to say, think, speak, or do anything except listen to my voice and enjoy your trance. And now that your mind has made that connection between the numbers and my voice in this file, and you've become aware of how you sink down deeper with each number all the way down to 1. Sometimes I don't even need to say a word, I can just count. And your mind's already made the association with what those numbers mean in this situation. So I don't even need to speak, as I can just count, and you start to come up or go down according to the sequence of the numbers I say. And I want you to just pay attention to how you feel and how good it feels when I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As deep as you are right now, I know that you can go even deeper. Maybe as deep as you've ever gone before, and perhaps even deeper. And isn't it lovely to just bask in the joy of being hypnotized? Isn't it amazing to know that this calm state, this wonderful state of hypnosis, is readily available, and you're becoming so good at it that you can just drop and sink and fall with me counting, just simply counting numbers. Your unconscious mind's made that association during this file that when I count, your mind and body react. And every time we count back down to 1, you go even deeper than before. As deep as is right, safe and appropriate for you right now. And what you'll find is that because of that association, because of that link I've made between counting during this file and your mind and your body relaxing, each time I count down, with each number your muscles relax more and more. And you notice how your body relaxes more and more with each number that I count down. And it feels so good for your mind and your body to relax with each number that I count down. And so I'm going to count up again from 1, bringing you up to 2, bringing you up to 3, noticing how your body and mind feel all the way up to 4, and up to 5, almost out of trance but still not. Before I take you back down to 4, noticing how your body feels at 3, floating down to 2, becoming aware of the relaxation spreading as I take you all the way down to 1. That's right. Noticing how good you feel. Becoming aware of how enjoyable hypnosis is right now. And I want you to take a few moments right now to just let yourself enjoy the feelings and the sensations that you're feeling in this trance right now. And give yourself full permission and consent to go even deeper than before. Allow yourself to let go, to follow my suggestion, to let my words caress your mind. And obedience is pleasure, pleasure is obedience. And listening to my voice brings you so much pleasure right now. For the next count up and count down, you feel your mind become more active when I count up, and it slows down, becoming more empty. And because your mind empties when I count down, well, nature naturally abhors a vacuum, and so your mind will fill with all of the pleasurable, enjoyable sensations of being in hypnosis, and all of those thoughts, and your mind can just drift and float away. Any thoughts can come back later when needed, but for now, all you need to do is let your mind fill with the enjoyment of trance. As I count you up from 1, up to 2, up to 3, your mind starts to become a little bit more alert. And that takes you up to 4, and up to 5. Just still in trance, but you know I'm going to count you down, and with each number your mind is going to slow. Your body will relax more and more until I reach 1. When I reach 1, your mind will become completely empty of thought, filled simply with the enjoyment of the sensations that you're feeling and experiencing in trance. 5 down to 4, slowing down to 3. Your mind's slowing down even more, down to 2, before slowing and emptying all the way down to 1. As deep as you can possibly go. Maybe as deep as you've ever gone, or perhaps even deeper, becoming blissfully aware of the wonderful sensation that being so deep in hypnosis brings you deeper. And because you've been fractionated a few times already, you're already so deep in hypnosis that you notice going deeper and deeper each and every single time. Floating and drifting and falling, dropping and sinking like a good subject. Aware of in the most wonderful way of how deep you've gone and how deep you enjoy being for me. Knowing that I'm going to fractionate you again and you're going to go even deeper than before. Even deeper than you currently are. And so I'm going to ask you a question, and when you answer you can say yes out loud, or you can say yes inside your mind, or you can just gently nod your head. And the question is, would you like to be fractionated again? Very good. And would you like me to fractionate you now? Very good. And are you going to go even deeper for me? That's right. Bringing you up from 1 to 2, from 2 up to 3, up to 4, and up to 5, just below the surface of trance, before I bring you down to 4, your mind emptying, down to 3, more thoughts disappear, down to 2, as your mind almost completely empties, all the way down to 1, devoid of thought, filled only with experience of trance, aware of the sensations of hypnosis and the pleasure it brings, freed of anxiety, thought, or decision, aware only of my voice and how deep you've gone into trance. So very deep. And because you've gone so deep, and because you've been such a good subject, you may notice that your perception of time is changing. This trance may seem much faster than it actually was, or maybe it seems much longer than it did. Maybe time stretches out so much it could feel like you're in trance for hours and hours. Each second stretching out further and further, almost as though the deeper you go, the more things slow down, as though when you reach the number 1, time just stops, just as your thoughts stop. So that each time you drop down into fractionation, it just feels better and better. Each and every single time you drop down to 1, you enjoy it more and more, better and better. Notice how your muscles are completely loose, limp, and relaxed. So relaxed that it feels like you're hypnotized has become hypnotized, that your trance has become entranced with the enjoyment of hypnosis. Deeper and deeper, further and further, with each fractionation, feeling better and deeper than the one before. Allowing yourself to enjoy the surrender of hypnosis more completely with each successive fractionation. And I'm going to bring you up from 1 up to 2, from 2 up to 3, from 3 up to 4, and from 4 up to 5. And as you float at 5 peacefully and serenely, you know that you're going to go even deeper this time. You know that you're going to go even deeper, even further than before. And your body's going to relax even more when you reach 1. As I bring you down from 5 down to 4. Your mind slows down to 3. Your body relaxing even further down to 2. Before thoughts stop and you reach down, down to 1. Even deeper than before. Relaxing more than before. As deep as you can possibly go. Right here and right now. In this place where thoughts and time simply don't matter. The only thing that matters is that you go deep listening to my voice. Your body relaxes more and more, further and further, with each successive fractionation. And now I'm going to count you back up. I won't say any words, I'll just use numbers. And then I'll count you back down. And notice how much deeper you go this time. Because you begin so attuned and conditioned to my voice counting you up out of trance and back down into trance. Fractionating further each time you reach the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, back into the deepest depths of trance. And it feels so good. Becoming aware that each successive fractionation conditions your mind to be better at slipping into trance, easier and faster than before. Knowing that each countdown takes you deeper and further than before. As deep as you can possibly go, in a way that's right, safe, and appropriate for you right now. But I wonder what would happen if I counted down right now with you already deep in trance. If I didn't do a count up and if I just counted down, I'm pretty sure that you'd drop even further for me. 5, down to 4, down to 3, all the way down to 2, before going as deep as you can go, all the way down to 1. Very good. And isn't it amazing how your mind has linked the numbers and the countdowns to feeling so good in trance? To really letting yourself enjoy trance to the utmost. Every time you reach 1. And you've done so well, we're going to do it one more time. 1, up to 2, becoming slightly more alert at 3, before moving up to 4, and moving up to 5, just simmering below the surface of hypnosis. Before I slowly drop you down to 4. Your mind slowing down to 3. Slowing down even more to 2. Before slowing down completely down to 1. So deep, so blank, so empty. The only thing filling your mind is the sensation of trance and how good it feels to go so deep for me. That's right. Take these moments to save in your mind how good trance feels. To remember just how good this trance feels and felt. Knowing that you can always have the capability to go this deep or even deeper. Now in a few moments I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. And when I reach 5, you'll come out of trance, freed of any suggestion. 1, 2, beginning to come up out of trance. becoming more alert. 3, 4, coming up out of trance and maybe a smile or a little grin on your face. And 5, coming up out of trance completely, feeling amazingly calm and relaxed, freed of any suggestions that aren't right, safe, or appropriate for you right now. And as always, I'd like to thank you for listening. I'd like to thank you for your continued support. And I hope you have an amazing week.